If Yellowstone erupted tomorrow,
The world would change in minutes. Seismic shockwaves. An ash cloud so massive it could block out the sun. Entire regions blacked out, millions displaced, and a planet pushed into darkness. This is what happens minute by minute if one of Earth's most dangerous supervolcanoes erupts. You're watching Zero-Day Theory, where collapse begins. Seismic monitors in Wyoming detect a sharp, violent tremor beneath the Yellowstone caldera. Within seconds, the ground begins to crack. Steam, pressure, and molten rock burst upward from deep within the Earth's crust. A column of ash, stone, and superheated gas explodes more than 50,000 feet into the sky. Satellites detect the plume from space. Flights are grounded. Emergency alerts flood mobile devices. Tremors are felt across 11 states. Buildings shake as far east as Chicago. The skies over Montana turn black. Ash begins to fall, thick, hot, and blinding. The first clouds spread eastward at 100 miles per hour. Nebraska is in darkness before the hour ends. Power lines arc and fail. Radio towers collapse. Water filtration systems clog with ash. The infrastructure begins to die. Hospitals overflow. Traffic halts. The ash is too thick to drive through and too toxic to breathe. A state of emergency is declared across the western U.S. Day 1. Commercial air travel shuts down across North America. Sunlight dims. Crops in the Midwest begin to suffocate under inches of ash. Day 3. Grocery store shelves are empty. Gasoline stations are dry. Farms lose power. Millions begin to panic as distribution grinds to a halt. Week 1. Photosynthesis slows dramatically. Livestock begin to die. The price of food skyrockets. Rural towns are isolated and unreachable. Week 2. Ports along the Pacific coast shut down. Silicon Valley halts operations. Oil shipments are frozen. The global economy begins to crash. Week 4. The ash spreads across the Atlantic. Air quality worsens in Europe. A volcanic winter begins. Global temperatures drop by 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Governments issue rations. Power grids fail under increased demand. Cities begin rolling blackouts. Evacuation centers overflow. Federal troops are deployed, but the scale is too large and coordination fails. Within 1 month, over 100 million people are displaced. FEMA runs out of emergency supplies. Families are split across state lines. Other countries begin closing their borders. The refugee crisis grows into a geopolitical flashpoint. In just 30 days, humanity finds itself thrown backward into scarcity, desperation, and survival instinct. Not from war, not from AI, but from the Earth itself. This is just one simulation, one zero-day. But scientists agree Yellowstone will erupt again. The question isn't if, it's when. So ask yourself, what happens when the countdown hits 0? You've been watching Zero-Day Theory. Subscribe for weekly collapse simulations and high-concept apocalypse scenarios. Until next time, be prepared and stay aware.